A woman once sat beside me and told me about how she was selling tickets all night. She said that her hands were cold, when out of nowhere, she placed her right hand on my left cheek to prove it. The weird night ended with her leaving the train shortly, after she asked, "What tribe are you from?" This piece is called Once Upon an Empty Train. Anyway, I was on my way home, so I get on the train and there was no one there, right? So I take a seat on the right side of the train by the window. So we get on to the next stop and the train doors open. A lady comes in and she just sits beside me, right? So here I am, I'm panicking because I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going to happen and I'm genuinely scared. You know, I have my hands in my hoodie. I'm holding onto my keys like it's like a weapon, Wolverine style, you know, like with the keys like kind of poking through your fingers. And then she just tells me about her weird night. She says, yeah, she was selling tickets and then she was cold. And then I swear to you, like this is exactly how it happened. I was just sitting there when out of nowhere, I just feel this. That was me reenacting the face, the hand to the face thing. I mean, I was completely shocked. So I simply said, okay, whoa, yeah, you are pretty cold. Let's maybe put that back into your pocket or something, right? Now look, I don't know if it was the lighting. Maybe there was a certain way I looked. Maybe there's a certain way that I was talking that night. But she goes, "What tribe are you from?" And so I said, you know, I'm from the Philippine tribe. And she goes like, "Where's that?" I said, "It's all the way in the east." Maybe at that moment she realized, oh, actually this guy's Asian. And so on the next train stop, she gets off, I go home, I tell my now wife, and I tell her of what happened. And she goes, "Why are you letting people like touch your face?" I was like, I was just scared for my life. That's what you took out of the story? Anyway, I think the reason why I wanted to put this in the show is that if you look at all the other pieces, all of them have different degrees of meaning and layers, and I wanted a story that just sat right on top. No meaning behind it. It was just a weird night and a weird story, and I thought I'd share it with everybody. And no, that's not how I met my wife. That's a story for a future painting. Maybe.